In this video, we're replacing the radiator for a 2006 BMW 530i. Now let's fix it. Before we begin removing the radiator, you want to make sure your engine is cool to the touch. This cover has to come off, and we're going to use a T27 torque bit to do that. So there's a total of 10 holding this together. Next, we have to remove this hose. Use a flathead screwdriver to do that. If it gets a little stuck, just wedge it off carefully. Switch to a T25 torque bit. So we need to raise the vehicle up in order to put a bucket there so we can catch all the coolant that's going to drip out of the radiator. Pull the retaining clip down for this hose. Move the bucket into position. And now pry it off. While that's draining out, let's remove the fan. Squeeze these two buttons, pull. Below the fan connector, let's go down to this sensor. We need to press and then pull this out. All right, let's go over to this side. Next, we need to take this hose off. Lift up that retaining pin. Using a pry bar, go ahead and get that off. Close it up. We have to lift the fan up just a little bit. The fan actually has this little wing, and now the whole thing will slide right out. Okay, down below here at the bottom of this, there's a little tab. We're gonna pull the tab down, and then this will pop right off. Looking down below, here's that tab I was talking about. Pull it down. Now you wanna put your pry bar right in here, and then gently pry it off. If you drained out all the water on the other side, there should be very little water coming out of here. Just like that. Once you pull this off, push up, and it's disconnected. Now let's go back to the passenger side. This big hose has a retaining clip. Lift it up with the pry bar. Go ahead and get that off of there. A buddy of mine gave me one of these. Stops the rest of the flow. Now we wait till all the coolant comes out of here. And now your radiator comes right out. So the only difference between this new radiator and the old one, they removed the drain plug because you can simply unplug it here and then all the coolant will come out. Link in the description to get the new one. Once you put the new radiator in, there's a very, very critical step that you have to do, and that's bleed out all the air that's in the coolant lines. If you don't, then the engine will totally overheat and be like, what happened? I'm gonna show you exactly how to do that. It's a very critical step in this process. Okay, we removed the caps that were plugging up the holes, so let's go ahead. And then we just slide it on it. It's really important to lubricate this thing because if you don't, the rubber O-ring inside here is gonna catch this dry spot, and it will be very, very annoying to just like, how do you get this on there? Well, it's because we gotta put some oil on this. There's a little hook, it catches that, and then you swing it over and press it in all the way, just like that, and then press it in, locking it. Again, without oiling that up, it will be the worst thing ever. Let's go do the other side. Put some oil here. While we're at it, we'll just put it right here too. Pull the retaining clip, and see how much easier that went in? Same thing with this one. Yeah. Give it a pull. Okay, I'm gonna take my clamp off. Okay, now we go ahead and slide the fan back in. So the fan slides right down there. Remember that little wing? Push that down. Goes in there, just like that. Now we go ahead and lubricate the last one. We push it in. Oh man, that went in so much easier. Okay, time to put those electrical connections back in. Simply press down and then push in. I actually like to use the pry bar to push it in all the way. There we go. Now the big cable for the fan. And you do want to give a gentle pull on them, making sure that they don't come off. Okay, now we have to reconnect the last hose. Slip it in, tighten it down. switch this out for the T27. All right, now it's time to fill it up with coolant. We're gonna use G48 by Xerox. It's rated for the BMWs. Unscrew the cap. Put a funnel in, and we just pour it on in. As you're pouring, you wanna look down below and make sure no leaks are coming out anywhere, so you're not wasting any of your coolant. So this is what you wanna see. You wanna see the dipstick sticking out of it. If it keeps going down, you wanna keep adding more to it. This is the procedure for bleeding out the air. Put the key in. 1 click, 2 click, 3 click. Turn the heat all the way up. Turn the dial down all the way to 1. Step on the gas pedal all the way and hold it there for 10 seconds. The bleeding procedure has begun. The coolant pump is now turned on and it's forcing all the air to escape. This procedure takes about 12 minutes. I recommend doing this about 2 or 3 times. Yeah, so there it goes again. And that, my friends, is how you change out the radiator for a 2006 BMW 530i. Link in the description below so you can get your radiator. Thank you for watching this all the way through. It helps other people find it in the search engines. And I always want you to remember that Jesus Christ loves you, and only He can solve your biggest problem.